abounds at Civic Plaza. And behind every performance, exhibit, mural, and class,
smooth out the bottom, compress the floor, pick up the water,
is the generosity of Allan and Debby Schneider.
Our whole idea was to serve the community, to give back to Bloomington.
She's talking about their $1 million donation that sparked a referendum to build the Bloomington Center for the Arts.
We came along at the right time and were able to fund that challenge. But the amazing thing is that they went ahead and had the referendum, and even though it raised everybody's taxes maybe $50 a year on the average house, it did get passed, just barely, 52% to 48%.
The theater bears their name. The gallery and gift shop are named after their mothers. But now, something else has their family name on it, the Bloomington Community Foundation's Legacy Award.
We didn't know that we'd been proposed.
That's because Artistry's Andrea Speck nominated them. The award honors community leaders and supporters.
When she said we had won, we didn't understand what we won.
Anyhow, I thought it was very, very nice and thoughtful of them to recognize what we did. We didn't ever have in mind getting that kind of recognition for it. It was just something we felt we wanted to do as a way of giving back to the city. I also thought it was very nice that they decided to do this while we were alive and had our mental facilities with us, so we knew what was happening instead of, as they
being
say,
dead and having our heirs.
So often people don't get a chance to hear something nice said about themselves unless at a funeral. You're not going to, as far as I know, you're not going to know what's being said about you.
While their financial contribution made all of this possible, the Schneiders continue to help out in other ways too.
We have an incredible amount of volunteers.
That's really, really so rewarding for us is to see all the people that now are involved in making the theater work.
And you, Allan, are one of them. Builds the sets in the workshop.
Yeah, I always joke about, well, it gave me a chance for some employment after retirement.
This lawyer turned set builder has always been handy.
My grandfather started out as a blacksmith, and then he became a plumber. And he lived next door to our house when I was growing up, so I was very used to seeing people work and build things and create things.
While it's clear these two love the arts, the other love story here is all their own.
We met at the University of Wisconsin
on a blind date.
Madison on a blind date. I heard that I had gotten fixed up with a girl from New York. I thought, oh, New York, that's never going to work. And Debbie said, oh, a guy from a little town in Wisconsin I never heard of, Superior, how's that going to work? But it turned out that we had a lot of the same values and interests.
And that's important, values and interests.
That was more than 6 decades ago.
We had a lot to talk about, and we've never stopped talking 63 years later.
And these two hope their impact on Bloomington lasts even longer.
We've been fortunate enough to travel all over the world, and we're really glad to get back to Bloomington. It's one of the nicest communities we've seen, and the people here are so nice.
It's a wonderful community.
We've made a lot of wonderful friends through the theater, and
we could have gone anywhere we wanted when we were ready for a second home, but we chose to stay here because we love the city.
It shows what can happen if you have a city that's run with honest people that want to do their best, aren't trying to gather power to themselves or be corrupt. And everything from the street maintenance to the police department is just run so beautifully. It's just been a wonderful place to live.
I'm going to shock everybody and just say thank you.